Hi everyone, it's Vicky again. So today I'm going to speak to you about enhancing brain issues, making them better. So I came across an article and I know that multiple sclerosis brings a lot of brain issues sometimes. Like for me, they have. So I hope they haven't affected you too much. But honestly, there is some good information online, and I came across a great article from different researchers and universities that are doing brain research. So I wanted to talk to you about that. So the first is going to be five different things that you can do that are free. And well, not all of them are free, but let me tell you, let me start by letting you know the first one is exercise, and it can be yoga. It's mostly recommended to do aerobic exercise, and aerobic exercise like jumping jacks and running or jogging or walking. That is the most recommendable for brain enhancement. However, yoga is also a good exercise to take in. I know that I spoke about yoga being so good for me when I was having sleeping problems. And honestly, if you're not sleeping well, that's going to affect your brain as well. But AM, PM yoga, there are aerobic apps that are free as well. You can find aerobic exercises on YouTube. You can find them on Netflix if you have that. If not, you can just Google on your phone, and I'm sure there's some short videos that will come up. But there is the next one, number two. So that's exercise. Number two is drinking tea. And I love to drink tea. I also love to drink coffee. There's another research. This one doesn't say coffee, but there's another research that coffee also helps. But either way, so for those that like to drink coffee, there's still hope. And coffee is good for a lot of other things as well. But drinking green tea. Drinking green tea has been found, and this was by the actual study from the National University of Singapore. They said after examining the neuroimaging data of 36 regular tea drinkers ages 60 and above, the researchers found that they better recognized brain regions compared to non-tea drinkers. Our results offer the first evidence of positive contribution to tea drinking to brain structure, which I don't think so. But they're speaking about hardcore research, but I have known that green tea can help with so many other issues as well. Immune system, boosting the immune system. But either way, as far as the brain goes, they said that this is the first hardcore research that they've done that has gotten them the results that they felt were good to actually encourage people to drink green tea. So green tea has many awesome factors and properties. And so third one is taking care of your heart. They said if you take care of your heart, it helps your brain in some way. Let me see if it says why. Okay, so what they did in the research, and this was from the Emory University researchers, is what they say. They analyzed identical twins. They share 100% of genetic material, and found that individuals who reduce the risk of cardiovascular health, blood sugar, serum, cholesterol, blood pressure, body mass index, physical activity, diet, and cigarette smoking had healthier brains. Which I could see that. I could see that. Another one, number four, is forgetting. So honestly, this is weird, I know, but you probably do this already. So things that are irrelevant to you, like I just tied my shoe 5 minutes ago, you can forget that, right? I don't know if that's a good example, but little things that are irrelevant to your everyday life, like okay, little things that you do, like you don't always remember, oh, in detail, opening that door, you just do it. Like you just open your car door and you're just going, I don't know if that's what they're talking about, but that's what they're saying. It says okay, this is with the forgetting things that are irrelevant to you. It says, okay, this one is a bit strange, and you're likely doing it already every day. Anyway, but the University of Toronto, this is where this one's coming from. It says that researchers have found that forgetting is good for your brain. The goal of memory is not to transmit the most accurate information over time, but to guide and optimize intelligent decision making by only holding onto valuable information, according to a release summarizing the study. So I could see that, because sometimes my mind is like filled with memories from the past that have no relevance to my life today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Yeah, your memories or what you've gone through in life do build who you are, but why dwell in those when you can make better memories today? And so living in the present is what I've spoke about in the past. So this is reminds me of that. Like, don't dwell on the past. Don't think too much into the future, because you never really know what it holds, other than you pursuing your goals today, or whatever it is, whatever task that you want to actually take. You actually, sorry, there's noise in the background. But so it distracted me. But either way, so whatever you're wanting to accomplish that day is what you should be going for, instead of dwelling on the past and other memories that are irrelevant to your today, what you're wanting to do today. So either way, there are apps for living in the present. There are meditation apps too, but living in the present has really helped me with depression, with anxiety and things like that, with memory problems as well, I feel. The last one, number 5, is a good one, which I've spoken about as well in the past: drinking low levels of alcohol. So in the past, I used to drink 1 glass of wine. It's 8 ounces of wine a day, but I was very like making sure I was very adamant about making sure that I was drinking only 1 glass of wine, and this was at lunchtime. This was before I was working. Just kidding. No, but at lunchtime I would drink 1 glass of wine every day, and I would go ahead and stop right there. I wasn't getting drunk. I was the first time I did it, I guess I got a little tipsy, but nothing over the ordinary, like it was just I could still function and things like that. So either way, I would feel really happy. But this research says that if you drink low levels of alcohol, for me it's wine, 1 glass of wine a day. I don't do that every day anymore. I don't do that every day. But Dr. Oz had recommended that, actually. And so that's when I did it. Because I was going through some depression, and I was like, I don't know what else to do. So anyways, it says this one will likely help you with forgetting, right? Obviously, you don't want to drink too much, but the University of Rochester Medical Center, this is where this one's coming from. They found that low levels of alcohol consumption tamp down inflammation and help the brain clear away toxins, including those associated with Alzheimer's disease, which wine does that as well, which that I've read. So I've read researches on wine, red wine. It has to be red wine. So the more bitter, the better. I know it's an acquired taste. Sometimes you don't really like it when you first start drinking wine. It tastes pretty nasty. But once you start acquiring that taste, then that's, your palate changes, and you'll like that. Anyways, I did. At least I did. I don't know about you, but I did. So either way, I hope these 5 tips help you enhance your brain capabilities, and keep reading, and also learning new things every day. Like, learning 1 word a day will really, really help you. That's another study that I read, that I might speak about later. But either way, that's something that I've done for the past, I'm going to say, 6 months to a year. And in between, I skip some days, but I try to keep up with at least learning 1 new word a day. Learn how to spell it, learn what it means, like learn it. and then come back to it a week to make every week, like on a Friday or whatever, to try to make sure that you actually stored it in your brain. But either way, I have my son doing that as well. Sometimes he tries to get away with it and doesn't do it. But either way, you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope your brains are excellent. Goodbye.